Brad units.
What kind of units?
One Brad unit.
Yes.
One Drew unit. Here to look at all of the units.
Yes. All units.
Halo Wars.
Hang on. All units. Okay. Now we can start.
We are local units.
Local units only.
Showing Halo Wars 2 to all of you units.
Yes.
Brad, do you remember at the end of Halo 3? Maybe you don't. This structure here called the Ark.
Is that where all the really serious stuff went down?
Yeah, I think this is what makes Halos.
Okay.
Well, the ship from the first Halo Wars.
There was a ship?
There was a ship.
Okay.
The Spirit of Fire.
Okay. I finished that game.
It's a cool name. Oh, really?
I don't remember a ship, but okay.
I never finished the campaign of Halo Wars.
Okay.
But evidently, nope, I don't want that. I want missions. Let's go, hop in here for mission 2. The Spirit of Fire was adrift for 28 years and then woke up next to the Ark.
Were they just cryo sleeping?
Yes.
Or something? Okay.
Yes.
They just happened to float all the way there?
Yes, it's mysterious.
That does seem very mysterious.
And we pick up the action here. Me, I'm a Spartan. That's me.
Okay.
I'm Jerome.
Jerome?
Yep.
Okay.
I went down to the Ark and collected this AI lady from a science research station that was established there.
Casual AI lady.
Yeah.
She didn't bother dressing up for the meeting.
She's kind of bummed out.
Yeah.
She and all her science buddies got wiped out on the Ark by some bad dudes, and we're about to find out who those bad dudes are.
Got it.
Not so lost, it seems.
I always like how moody the AIs are in the Halo universe.
Yeah.
To know what we're up against.
I should have turned on subtitles. Can I do that here? No,
Isabel. Isabel, report.
Sir, 5 months ago, the portal from the Ark to Earth shut down without warning. A month later, he arrived.
He?
I think these cinematics look really
The
good.
brute,
Yeah, not bad.
their leader. His name is Atriox.
Oh, yeah. They've been putting out trailers about that dude.
Oh, yeah?
During the war, the Covenant
think.
used his clan.
I feel like I've seen that name come across my inbox.
Told them dying in battle would speed their holy journey.
So any idea where this is on the larger Halo timeline?
It's definitely after Halo 3.
Okay. So Covenant is all blowed up.
Yeah.
40 to die for
And
the
she's
reason
explaining that this guy, Atriox, was used by the Covenant. He and all of his brute brethren were sent into battle and slaughtered. So he hates the Covenant.
Aha.
Battle.
Wait, that's probably a good thing for us, right?
By war.
Except he also hates us.
Ah, so he just hates everybody.
He hates everyone.
Yeah, he looks kind of glum.
Atriox was born.
Wait, those are elites, aren't they?
Yes.
With every victory, his legend and his hatred of the Covenant grew.
Wait, didn't the elites also have a falling out with the Covenant at one point?
Some did.
Okay.
And they tried to banish
I feel like I remember at the beginning of Halo 3, there's like some kind of Covenant,
we know about the
like not quite a civil war, but there's definitely some strife going on, right?
Atriox was the first to defy the Covenant and survive.
Huh. Okay.
And his defiance inspired others.
He's a bad dude.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Look at him just throwing elites around.
Oh! Is this confirmation brutes are better than elites?
I mean, these ones.
Seems to be what's going on here.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh. The old backbreaker.
Atriox and his banished raided Covenant resources, cutting us.
Yeah, I'm stealing all your ghosts.
Growing in strength with each attack. Gathering killers and mercenaries to his side. The Covenant had two targets in those years. Humanity and Atriox. They almost got us. But Atriox, they never came close. The whole damn Covenant couldn't contain him at the height of their power.
Oh, so all this is going on pre-Halo 3? This right here? Like this dude is
I think so.
building his force before all that stuff happened?
Right, and now,
Old ship.
Now that the Covenant's out of the way,
yes.
they're a problem.
We need to run as far and as fast as we can.
Well, lady, I'm not gonna. Because I'm Halo Wars guy.
That's right.
I appreciate
All units don't run away.
That's right. All units attack big old brute dudes.
Months to set up his forces on the Ark.
So yeah, I think they do a good job of like making him sound scary and making him a good villain. I like those cinematics. And we're gonna jump into a mission here. This is the second mission in the game. I've played a couple hours of this. There's a pretty good tutorial. If a bit bland, you know, but you can skip that because the game kind of teaches you. You'll see here. There's like tooltips and stuff. Okay.
Eyes on me, Marines. Here.
Brad, I know what you want to know.
What's that?
Does he say all units?
Do it.
All units.
Yes!
There it is!
Great.
Also,
Local units.
Excellent.
yeah.
How many different times did they record that?
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
All units. That's pretty good. It's a nice variety.
Yeah, I like his voice too.
Moving out. Spirit of fire actual. We have eyes on the banished camp. Over.
Gonna mess him up. Over.
Roger that, Strike One. Take them out.
By enemy infantry.
Zoom in here. That's Jerome with his laser.
Spartan laser?
Spartan laser.
Okay, gotcha. Got it.
I think these are friendly AIs.
Okay.
Help me
Liberate
these dudes.
space.
Exactly.
Camp is clear. Area secure.
Veterancy, in effect.
Okay.
The
Yeah, I
enemy
think
has
they
troops
had that in the first
garrisoned
game.
up ahead.
Right?
I'm dropping in
I
support.
don't remember a lot about Halo Wars 1.
Yeah.
Local units.
Played a fair amount of it. I reviewed it, but it's kind of a blur.
It was a long time ago.
This definitely looks similar.
Yes, I would say it is. It is similar.
I think even some of the base building stuff I saw like back at E3 looked pretty familiar too.
Yeah. You can garrison your units. That's what these guys are doing right now. Even though they're getting roasted by my fire bats here.
It's like a little Company of Heroes sort of action.
Yeah, exactly.
Put your guys in a thing, make them stronger.
Well, fine. You'll see that I've selected all of my units, but I can cycle through them with my right trigger in case I just want to.
By unit type?
By unit type, yeah. Also, if I've only selected one, I can double tap him to select all the Marines.
Okay.
And while we're on the subject, I can hold right trigger.
Units.
Oh, I may not have unlocked that ability yet because you're still kind of tutorializing. But I can put them into like control groups. Come on, you guys. Garrisons are pretty hardy.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Not everything takes this much to kill.
That
Come on.
tower up ahead is generating an incredible energy signature. If you can secure it, we might be able to tap into that power.
Got it.
Space magic.
You know, Forerunners.
Yeah.
So a lot of the missions, I think every one that I've played so far, I've gotten to the fourth mission, is start with a small team, find a place, build a base, and then build up all units.
Build a ton of units and go kill something?
Yes.
That sounds like Halo Wars to me.
Yeah, but you know, you're traversing land, like I have to go up to this light bridge and
Okay. That's cool.
activate it with my interface here.
There's a chance you're not far enough in to answer this, but I wonder if they include any elements of, and now I'm blanking on their name. What was the actual name for the Forerunners? Like, once they were revealed in Halo 4, they were the Prometheans?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you know if there are Prometheans in this game?
I don't know. I have encountered another force.
We have here.
Okay.
Banished been collecting supplies.
You know, I mean, they went to the trouble of making an entire new enemy faction for Halo 4.
Totally.
Kind of expect them to show up here in some capacity.
Enemy structure to rubble.
Wiping out hostiles.
Have you tried the PC version by any chance?
I have not yet.
Okay. This thing is, if I'm not mistaken, it's Play Anywhere.
Okay.
So I think you could just download it on the Windows Store if you wanted. But I wonder how the mouse controls are since it's kind of built around a controller.
Yeah.
Like, any issues with the controller? Like, I don't remember I don't remember having a lot of trouble with playing the first game, but it was maybe a little clunky.
Not so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a page of notes over here.
Aha! As you do.
As I do.
Decimus's salvage operation. So I'm sending in some warthogs to help you scout ahead.
So I've had to refer to it a couple of times, like how do I set a rally point, and stuff like that. But you can do all of it with the controller, and it's
I've made the
not
Spirit
hard.
of Fire's restoration drones available, so you can call them in to help.
Okay, so I have abilities, leader powers that I can use to help out.
Okay.
These are things like restoration drones, like you see here. It's basically a heal AoE, or in later missions I've unlocked like airstrikes and stuff. I earn, you can see over there on the right by the mini-map, that star icon with the 1 next to it. Those are the currency I use to unlock these things. And I think I just do that by completing objectives. But now here's me using it. Healing everybody.
Magic heal.
Magic heal. Look at that space magic. All right, gotta get out.
Loud and clear.
All units.
All units.
I use it a lot. I like it every time I hear it.
Yeah, it's good. I still can't believe they made another Halo Wars.
Yeah, man. And it's like,
I'm not knocking it.
So far, it's pretty solid. Like,
You know, it's like if people are into it, that's totally fine. It's just so unexpected.
yeah.
Like I feel like I'm still kind of reeling from that moment. Was it Gamescom last year? I think that they announced this.
Yeah.
Back at the best.
Or 2 years ago? No. I don't know when they announced this, but yeah, like just that moment when this popped up.
Strike one. Decimus's
was like,
salvage
wait,
operation is
really?
just up ahead.
Spirit incoming. Get ready.
All right. So these little things that I'm collecting down here are supply. There are two resources here: supply and power. You can see them to the left of my minimap. Supply is the blue box. Power is the yellow lightning bolt.
Yeah.
You also see Y pop up when I hover over these units.
What's that do?
Those are special abilities, like warthogs can charge up and ram.
Okay.
Flamethrowers
Seems to work.
burn down that
And you can see in the
base.
lower left there, my warthog ability is now recharging.
okay.
There are other units that have powers. Jerome has a power, which
What's Jerome's power?
he can, jack stuff. He can hop on a wraith and steal it.
Oh wow, okay.
There's another dropship on
Also,
its way.
you got your trifecta here. Your ground troops who are good at fighting air units, your air units who are good at fighting vehicles, your vehicles who are good at fighting ground
We've
units.
destroyed
Little-
the
little
base.
rock, paper,
Awaiting
scissors.
new orders.
Exactly.
Units. This is a good location to establish a base of our own.
Oh, so you're gonna build your base where their base was.
Once it's constructed, you
funny
can
how that
call in
works.
more structures to build an army.
Give me that fire
Picking
base.
up a broadcast to local banished channels.
Can you intercept, Isabel?
Routing to you now.
Salvage teams, this is Decimus. Why have you ceased production? Explain
That's not bad.
yourselves.
You think he's just doing that, or is there some processing going on?
It sounds like
Won't
some
have long
processing.
before he
Okay.
realizes what's happening.
It's still real good and throaty, though.
Yeah.
Keep intercepting those transmissions and sending them through. Jerome, get that base up and running.
What's this? Phoenix log.
Let's
I
hustle.
think it's like a codex entry.
I'm on it.
Warthog's picking up on
Wait,
it.
I want to see that thing get dropped.
There you go. 10 seconds to base.
On the move.
Okay.
Now that the base is constructed,
All right.
supply pods
Okay,
are
yes, this is
online.
very Halo Wars
Oh,
with
yeah.
the little slots coming off of the base.
Yeah, you
everywhere.
can't really decide where to build your own self.
Yep.
You can only build in these slots. But let's take a look at what we can build here. Supply pad
bring in a
just
steady stream of supplies
gives
to
me a
help
steady
you
stream of
build your army.
supplies. They haven't unlocked it for me yet.
Call in a generator so you can start producing power. You'll need power as well as supplies
turrets
to build
here.
more specialized units. Now that we've got resources coming in, build a barracks to field advanced infantry squads. Infantry are your front line in battle and one of your most adaptable units on the field.
Marine infantry squads now available from your main HQ building.
Believe you.
Marines are solid, all-purpose combat units, which can capture objectives and gather
I got it.
resources on
They're
the
supposed to
field.
light up right here, but they haven't given it to me yet. There we go. So yeah,
You've got a
your
good
fire base is
baseline
where
now,
you
Jerome.
make more
Bring
Marines.
in more resources, barracks.
Should always make more Marines.
Yeah.
Take it from me.
Protect your base as you see fit.
Thanks, Captain. It's about time we
All right, I
did
got some
damage.
supply. Let's make some turrets here. I hate, I click all units a lot, Brad, because they're out in the field. They're out doing stuff.
I'm detecting
I don't
a
want to have them
significant
come back
energy
and
buildup in orbit
protect my
above our
base. So
base.
I like to make
Plasma bombardment on the way.
turrets.
Sure.
Take cover, strike one.
Uh-oh. Ah.
It's bad timing.
Yeah.
You just built this base.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
I think my buildings will self-heal over time.
Okay.
If you want more, I'll be waiting.
Wait, is that the big bad or is that a different?
That's
Is
one
that
of his
a
lieutenants.
is that the lesser bad?
It's yes, medium bad.
Okay.
Nothing our restoration drones can't repair. We were lucky this time. That plasma beam came from the banished carrier ship, the one that attacked my outpost. The rest of Decimus's salvage operation is north of your position and marked on the map. Make him pay.
We'll be happy to deliver, Isabel. Now let's get going. Another power node. If we can take it, we'll be starving Decimus of resources.
Not to mention bolstering our own income. Secure as many as you can find.
Kill that thing.
Isabel,
Whatever it is.
we're going to
All right, so I can capture these nodes here that are littered around the map, and those will give me more power,
Master Chief
I
saved
think.
us all.
Or I can just,
It's good to know John's
and
still out
I can
there.
find resources like
Moving
this,
position.
supplies like this, supplies like us.
Nice. It's good stuff.
Marines reporting for duty.
Local units.
Local units.
Local units.
You can also paint units.
Okay, yeah, I think they had that little whip select.
Exactly. You can see down there in the lower left, my Marines now have an ability right there. Grenades.
Aha.
Do you read?
Local units.
I bet that's useful with those bunkers.
Can do so.
Like I was saying before, I actually really like the story. What little I've seen of it so far, it's got some, I'm on the Ark. It's some good
Yeah,
Halo
that is some core Halo
fan service.
Yeah.
Interfere with our power supply. Get down there and end them.
You keep up with the Halo much?
Not really.
What was the last Halo book you read?
Jerome,
Only the one.
Oh, really?
Fall of Reach.
Still?
Yeah.
We need to destroy its power
That's
supply.
also
with
the
your
only
ground
one I've read.
troops.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's a sci-fi book.
I know we've talked about it in the past, but I remember the sense of personal affront when Halo Reach came out, and the story was totally not the fall of Reach. Like they just did not care about
Tier 2 canon.
They did not care about aligning with that book at all.
Local
Wait a minute, I read about this. This is not how that happened.
Making my way. I'm there.
I'm detecting another energy buildup. Take cover.
Everyone, take cover.
Whoa, that's
boy.
bad, it's bad,
Wow.
it's bad,
Man. Yeah, you better get that
Heal.
heal on. Holy crap.
I'm gonna leave you guys. I'm gonna press the left button on the D-pad to hop right to my base and make more Marines.
Sent vehicles after me.
Do you have to be looking at the base to do that? You can't be just pumping them out from
Correct.
remotely.
And then I can
Just show me the
press
reason.
down to go to my units.
Enemy sighted.
Okay.
Warthog under attack from
And again, if I had different groups, I could assign them to different groups
Won't be a challenge, sir.
and go between them by selecting my
base
control
is under
group.
attack.
If you attack buildings that are lying around the map, it'll give you supplies. It's
On
great.
my way.
I feel like I'm always in need of supplies, but not in need of power. Although maybe, later in the game to unlock
Bites the dust.
abilities and units that require power more than supplies. You know how it is.
Yep.
It's an RTS.
Yes.
It's creative assembly.
Right. I was going to ask you who made this.
Yeah.
Fire from ground troops.
Because Ensemble made the first one, and they are not around anymore.
Correct.
I totally forgot Creative Assembly was on this. Wait a minute. Creative Assembly is owned by Sega,
Next year, I might try for my
right?
Yeah.
They've got
I feel like I need to double check that.
Hellbringers. Take them out before they can destroy our warthogs.
They were at the Sega booth in E3.
I am 99.9% sure. I just
Okay. I gotta
need to confirm before I talk about how weird it is that
bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
092,
Abort.
ready to go. Double time.
Yeah. That is really weird that a Sega studio made a Halo game.
I can use the left bumper to speed up my camera movement.
Okay.
We got hostiles, team.
With that and the D-pad stuff, like
From enemy
I
infantry.
found the camera stuff to be just fine.
Whip around pretty good.
Yeah. So my flame dudes are real good against these guys, but I don't have any yet.
For duty.
Marines are getting lit up.
Yeah.
I'm still on the cooldown.
On the way.
You think you'll check it out on PC at some point?
Maybe, yeah. I'd like to see how good it looks.
Yeah, I've had a really good experience with all the Play Anywhere stuff so far.
Okay. Fire dudes.
Especially with like save data just going back and forth.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's pretty seamless.
Where'd you want us, sir?
Grenades! Do it! I like that the Y button just shows up as, like no matter what mix of troops you are
All units.
are in your group,
Moving out.
the Y button shows up and is effectively just everybody use whatever they got. Because you know this is kind of a stripped down RTS.
Yeah.
Not a lot of micro here, so having just selecting all units and everybody attack this thing all at once is kind of awesome.
Yeah.
And I like that they laid into that.
I do feel like I remember it kind of holding the mission design back a little bit in the first one though.
Use them to
But it is
destroy that
stripped
base.
down. Like it really does just kind of amount to making a ton of shit and
Yeah.
throwing it at the other guy.
Sure.
But there's a place for that.
You want to skip ahead a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
So this mission ends with, I mean,
Taking out an
Kill the
enemy
base.
structure.
spoilers, I guess, Ian, and the base, and then you are left to contend with that Atriox lieutenant. And
Like a boss fight kind of thing?
yeah, it's kind of a boss fight. Like he calls down
Walk in the park.
artillery on you, and you have to keep moving around.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's cool.
It's an interesting boss fight. But let's fast forward and just see the beginning of I think the 4th mission, which I haven't played.
Okay.
I just thought it had an interesting start. So you, in the beginning, go down to visit this research facility where you find Isabel with some other Spartan buddies, and one of them gets left behind, and that's where we pick up in the 4th mission.
No Spartan left behind.
No, certainly not.
Start log. Senior Chief
Her name's
Petty
Alice.
Officer Alice 130. I managed to make it out of the outpost, and I've been tracking an enemy
10 feet
convoy
tall.
to one of their compounds.
Are they actually, like I know they're very tall.
They're very tall.
Is
They're
it-
not
is
10
it-
feet.
And I'm not going to leave them
Would you want to be a Spartan?
I've spotted
I don't
another
know.
abandoned research
Do you ever get to get out of that
and I
thing?
should be able to use it to
Well,
send
they
an
take
encrypted
apart
message
Master
to the
Chief's
captain.
armor at the end
Yeah.
of Halo
I think they're
4.
Seems like you don't get out very often though.
No,
me to give
but
them
do you
some.
need to?
I don't know.
End log.
I don't know. How much do you like to take a hot shower now and again?
That's pretty good.
I bet it gets real grimy in there. I don't know. So they get you a little flap in the back,
I
like,
don't know. Yeah, or
like the
like
old-
the
like the-
nanomachines just take care of that.
like the old timey pajamas.
Right.
little trap door opens in the back.
Space outhouse. All right, let's see how this goes.
But don't they like?
Enemy spotted. Look
I
sharp.
forget exactly all the stuff in that book, but don't they like graft cybernetics onto your bones and
Yeah.
weird Wolverine shit like that?
Yeah, totally.
Like it's some like horrific surgical process, right?
130.
Become a
ready to
Spartan.
go. Alice moving out.
Ooh, wait, I want to do that. I want to slam a do right here.
Get extreme.
Countdown.
Whoa. Jeez, all
Yeah.
right. That seems to work.
I'm receiving fire from ground troops.
All right. Okay.
Sweet.
Man.
Yeah, that's just my straight up normal attack.
Wow. That was pretty good.
The cavalry's here. I felt that.
I'm getting you out of there. Hang on. That and ready your weapons, troops.
Thank you.
We're gonna get
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
everyone back. It's gonna be a ball.
Okay.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
I really thought I was gonna control her alone for longer,
We're
but
only gonna get
hey,
one shot at a pickup, so let's get everybody before we call for a ride home. Stay close to me.
All right, so this
and we'll
is-
all get out of here together.
I'm assuming going around to these points on the map and finding POWs and
Got eyes
Not
on
letting the
enemy
prison
forces.
squads die. All right. There's one other mode I wanted to show.
All right.
So far, in like the first 4 missions, I guess, the objectives have been somewhat varied.
Okay.
As much as they can be with this sort of style, I guess. And you know, the story's jumping around a little bit. We're going to see Alice. We're going back to the Spirit of Fire. The cinematics are really good. And there's also this weird mode, Blitz.
Okay.
It's a card game.
Oh.
See here from the fact that I have decks. Here's
see.
Here's a cast of characters.
Cards.
The captain.
My favorite.
Yeah. This is Professor Anders. She's a science lady on board the Spirit of Fire. Let's go in here and create a new deck. I'm just going to show you real quickly how this works. Don't touch that tile.
Okay.
See 12 here. I'm gonna edit my deck. You can pick your units here. They have rarity. They also have, if we inspect this card, that yellow, yellow, red down there, those icons. That's how they are against each.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Each unit. So you can build a deck of 12 and then deploy them in battle. So I'm gonna pick this deck that I started before.
All right.
No, I'm not editing. I just want to play. Just play. Do a firefight because I'm not going online. Pick this one. There are certain cards that are only usable by certain leaders.
Okay.
So there are Isabel-specific cards.
Let's see.
And you earn cards, Brad, by completing story missions.
Okay. The reason that I was kind of balking at cards is that I just assume microtransactions when I see cards these days, but is that not the case?
I haven't seen any of that.
Okay, that's not so bad. It's just that a lot of Xbox games have done a lot of card stuff over the last couple of years.
Yeah, don't quote me on that. I wouldn't be surprised if you could just straight up buy decks. But,
but if it's mostly in-game unlockables, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
Isabel here, checking in.
Is this
What
the
is your
multiplayer
command?
mode?
No, I believe there is a skirmish as
Okay.
well, so we could check that out.
This is more of a separate thing. No, that's fine.
Yeah, I wanted to.
That sounds pretty straightforward.
Game starts in 3, 2, 1. Match start.
All right, so I started with these units. I can hold left trigger to select some cards here and call them down. If I call them down in the base, then they spawn with full health.
Local units.
Tear this place up, sir.
I'm gonna go right here.
Excuse me,
it's a capture and hold mode.
Okay.
I don't know if there are different modes. I kind of liken this to Company of Heroes, but again, kind of a lighter version of it. Instead of like establishing supply lines and stuff, you can see there to the left of my minimap, I have one currency, and you find that around the map. So there is some. I'm gonna take a Warthog and see if I can go harvest it.
I'll just put it on cruise control.
And that is what those numbers at the top mean. Like that's how much it costs for me to call down a Kodiak. Like I mentioned before, if I call down a unit at my base, it will spawn with full health, but if I call it down here, it'll get summoning sickness, if you will, and start with a depleted health bar.
I love the smell of burning rubber in the morning.
So let me actually. I have found. Oh, weird. I just discarded that card. Didn't even do that. Didn't even know you could do that. Ooh.
Sounds good.
That sounds great, actually. I don't need it right now.
Find me some metal to
Systems
crush.
calibrated.
I have found that in this mode, especially, you are dividing units a lot. So I have to contend with this zone, and this zone, and then split off and find these things, all while contending with the enemy.
You gotta hold them zones.
Right. So my strategy has been to buy cheap stuff first.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. This guy. Oh no, it's a Wolverine. Where's my? Oh, I haven't called in the Kodiak yet. Kodiak can transform into an artillery piece. You guys have any special abilities?
ready, Jarhead? Aye, aye.
You, charge. Yet.
I'm under attack from ground.
Can you not do it if he's in the fog of war? Weird.
My hog is ready for the full tour, sir.
That's
You're hot. Whoa, put that thing away, buddy. Keep your hog to yourself.
all right. Warthog, get back here. I'm gonna do a Mac blast. Let's see.
Do it.
Zone B contested.
Oh, it's kind of slow. Well. Halo announcer guy really earning his keep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you name that guy off the top of your head?
No, I don't know his name.
Oh. Call yourself a Halo fan.
Yeah, well.
Greetings, sir. I almost feel sorry.
I don't want to break the illusion, man.
It's fair.
He's not a real person. He's Halo guy.
It's true. Slayer.
King of the hill.
They just better not make a mess.
Good announcer.
Yeah.
Wave start.
Okay, get that stuff. I wish I didn't have to like physically touch this stuff. I should get this warped to me. Oh man. My Gauss cannon lighting these guys up.
I'm not super clear on what the fog of war is doing here, considering you can see all the units through it.
Yeah.
Is there any idea?
That's a good point.
Like, I'm not sure why they even bother to draw
Hostile target is
a
down.
fog if you can just see everything all the time.
Attack. Over.
That's a really good question.
But who knows?
So this map is all about control points and tickets.
Contested.
So the more control points you have, the more that percentage will go in your favor at
So
the top of
basically,
the screen there.
you have to get that thing all the way up? Or?
Yeah, so these matches can last a long time.
Yeah.
But that's it. You're collecting those power points around. You are deploying your cards that you had put in your deck.
Wave start.
And if you don't run out. If you use a card, it'll come back up again. But it's all about preparing that.
Oh, that guy's invisible.
Optimal distribution.
Yeah.
Which guy?
There's an invisible, what I assume to be an elite down there killing your guys.
Oh no!
Zoom in.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's bad. Well, here, maybe I can confuse him with this. Nope, that's not what I meant.
He was just kind of going ham on you.
There. Huh? Oh, what do I do?
I wonder if it's like StarCraft where you can't hit him unless you have vision on him somehow.
So, none of these have it, but some of the units will have like special abilities. Like this one can see cloaked units or whatever. Doesn't look like though. Anybody? Shock. Okay, I don't know what that is. Yeah, this is bad, Brad.
This doesn't seem great.
I'm just gonna GG.
All right, GG. They made another Halo Wars.
They made another Halo Wars. It seems like a good Halo Wars. Yeah. I am actually really curious about what they do with the story. If anything, I just want to see more of those cinematics.
Yeah, that stuff looked nice.
I think the voice acting's decent.
High production values is what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Oh. I just noticed there's a straight up buy packs menu option up there.
Okay, well.
Because of course there is.
Yeah. Turns out, yes.
Wonder if that stuff is active.
Oh, there it is.
Let's just buy best value.
Best value, $100. Damn. Top seller, this game's not out yet. All right, $3 for 3 packs. Let's go see what we get in packs. Which one do you want to open? Blitz pack?
It's a good one.
Mission pack, Isabel strategy pack. It's a welcome gift. I like Isabel. Let's strengthen my Isabel deck. All right. I have to click to pull it and click to reveal it. All right, so this one has guard. I don't know what that is, but that's an example of the special abilities that the cards have. Place mines that explode so nearby enemies. I wonder if that is a passive ability or...
Oh, it's purple. It's a better Mac Blast.
Of course. Sweet.
Cool.
Inspect this card. Yeah. Unit deploys invisibly, able to move and attack without revealing it. Oh, 97. Nice. Okay. It's an interesting idea, like attributing different features to. Skip that. restoration drones. You can see that, oh, okay, yeah, these are for specific leaders. But you can see how you can kind of tailor it to how you like to play.
Yeah.
You find yourself being real into the Blitz.
Build a deck.
Sure. Let me just check up what's up in skirmish here. Okay, so different maps here. Let's try a weird one. This one looks weird. Domination. What else we got? Strongholds. I like stronghold. Cool.
Build and hold.
I picked up a skull on a map.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Let's go with Anders. AI. Comp stomp, let's do it.
Yep. Big game hunters, 4v4, 20-minute no rush.
I love turtling.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that personally I wish this had more of is the base building. Like I want to create an impenetrable fortress.
Yeah.
But it's really not about that. Like it's not that kind of a game.
I remember that. Yeah, that was a big limitation with the first one too.
This one's already built. I mean, look at this.
Like your base is just kind of a black box that units pour out of. It kind of doesn't matter, or you don't even. I was gonna say it doesn't matter how you lay the stuff out, but you kind of can't lay it out.
Right.
It just goes into, plugs into the slots.
I do have a unit cap. You can see down there, unit cap of 80, and each unit costs. It's not just one. You can't make 80 units. It's like the sniper costs 4. Right. Hellbringer is 3.
Food or supply. Farms.
Black Rabbit. Ooh, Protector Sentinel. Cool. What we got here? Warthog. What do we have? Cool. Alright. Helipad. Nightingale. Cool. Yeah, man. It seems solid.
Yeah. If somewhat predictable.
Sure.
Your enemy has more strongholds than you.
I was talking with one GameSpot's Nick Margarita, and he has finished the campaign.
Yeah.
And has some things to say about the ending, so it makes me really want to see what happens at the end of Halo Wars 2.
All right.
So maybe I'll keep at it.
Okay. Maybe we'll check in with you here soon.
Maybe I will.
See how things turn out.
That's all the units I have, Brad.
All units.
All units. All units.
Thank you.
All units.
All units.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.